You know, he hasn't donned the team jersey for 18 seasons and only wore one for 2. But you'd be hard-pressed to find another Raptor or Toronto Pro athlete, past or present, more beloved than Jerome Williams. His tireless charity work for youth causes is legendary, and he has a charm and enthusiasm rarely before seen in mankind. And Jerome Junkyard Dog Williams joins me now with more on his latest philanthropic partnership, kind of an assist to the next generation of Black entrepreneurs. And we welcome JYD to the show. Good morning, Jerome.
Good morning, George. How you doing this morning?
Man, I'm good. It's so good to see you. You brighten our day every day when you join us here as a friend of the show. Look, let's get right into this project. The partnership you've made with the network of untapped entrepreneurs, new, and a $5 million honorarium they're providing to Black entrepreneurship through the acquisition incubator, BetaEyes. Tell us about it.
Yes, BetaEyes is a great program. You know, George, we've seen this wealth gap increase over a long period of time. There's systemic barriers in place for Black entrepreneurs. Me being a former athlete, having success in Toronto, I know the importance of giving back and helping those who are less fortunate. And these are some talented folks. So BetaEyes is a program that taps into this talent. It really does. It mentors these young Black entrepreneurs, puts them in position where they can be successful. And all of us need a little leg up. And it's a little harder in this community, in the Black community, to sometimes get these things done just because of the things that are put in place.
Yeah.
So BetaEyes is a program that helps them. It mentors them. It puts them in a position to really be in a position to own. And that's very helpful to all of society when you have more people having a piece of the pie.
Jerome, how has COVID and how has the George Floyd racial reckoning exposed and maybe even amplified the inequities and the challenges here for Black entrepreneurs? Things that were already there, right?
Yes. George Floyd just really put out a serious cry for help. It really opened up the business community's eyes. The things that have, might not have been in the shadows, but brought to the forefront because of George Floyd. Things were being talked about more, and quite frankly, George, things were being exposed. And at the end of the day, everybody has to contribute and be a part of this overall, success of the entire community. It can't be done just by one community. It has to be enhanced by the people who have been in position. And BetaEyes reaches out to those institutions, those networks, to just become a part of the conversation and really, see us as what we are, people that contribute to the community and people that can, be of assistance.
Jerome, you've made such a great transition from sport to your personal career, very successful, and all your philanthropy. Do you recall, were there moments, were there mentors in your past that, helped you to succeed?
Absolutely. At Georgetown University, where I graduated and I'm alumni, there was a lot of education on my part and a lot of people that were willing to help me. And what happened when I received that help is that I got the chance to also witness things that were happening to other members in my community. Very silent things, and being labeled as you're one of the good ones, or you're different. Well, I was different in the fact that I was handed an opportunity. I was handed an opportunity that I took advantage of. Coach John Thompson was one of the most famous Black coaches in America, and every person that he chose to take off the streets, every person that he chose to give an opportunity to, fell underneath of that umbrella. And me being one of them, I understood after graduating, after being in those situations, that I did have a leg up. I did have some assistance because of him. It was another Black man that took the time to see something in me that gave me a leg up. And what happens is when that happens, you have to do the same thing. And that's what BetaEyes is all about. It's about doing the same thing and seeing my opportunities and being willing to help and try to create opportunities for others.
Great program. Look, I got to get you out of here on this, the Raptors. What do you make of this young rebuilding squad and the basketball factory that Canada has become in the last 10 years?
Well, you know what? I'm glad that in 2001, when we made the playoffs and beat the New York Knicks, that our team kind of set a stage for a lot of young basketball players in Canada. We've seen them thrive. Just watching players like Andrew Wiggins and Kelly Olynyk, Corey Joseph, my man Tristan Thompson, guys that brought up the first generation of Canadians. The Raptors are taking full advantage. I love the fact that they have new players such as Scotty Barnes out there just making amazing plays, being those team energizers. And you got the veterans like Fred VanVleet who have stuck with the Raptors and are still a part of the chemistry that's going to propel them back into the playoffs. I feel as though this is a good team. I like the way that it's put together, and I think that they're going to have success down the road.
Good to hear. Lucky 13, Jerome Williams. Hey, for more on this entrepreneurship program, you can to mentor, you can support it, you can volunteer, you can apply for the grant money. It's info@BetaEyeCanada.org. Jerome Junkyard Dog Williams. Barking mad, but happy to have you on the show. I was waiting for it. I knew you'd give us some love.
Come on, George.
It's so good to see you, man. You just make us all happy. Thanks very much.
George.
Have a great day, and thanks for doing this work on behalf of everyone. All right.